that at Topos graduation, all of the graduates give roses to their mothers as a thank you. And every year as this blooms, I hope that this serves as a reminder to you of this joyous time and all of the love and support that you've given us. And so this is for you and for Grandpa to water and plant and take care of. Okay, my next little person, I also knew, since she was born, which one I'm talking about is hard to tell. But the minute I held you, Katie, I knew that you were going to be somebody very special in my life. And I always knew you were going to be my flower girl, because who else would do the job? You're like another little daughter to me, and it's been such a pleasure to watch you grow over the years. And we're so, so happy that you've come from Texas to be here today. So if you can come up, I have some things for you. I have something fun for you and something wedding for you. Okay? Let me just make sure I have the other bag. Yes, there's Vidya. The next person I met through realizing that we seated together, and she studied half of the test material and I studied the other half of the test material. We both collaboratively would get an A. We have managed to align all of our high school classes together. We are friends instantly. We've shared many fun nights. Despite the different roads where life has taken us and where we live or what we do as careers, Gina has always been such a great friend, very consistent, and many thank yous to you and to Slay for being here and always being here to support us. So Gina, if you could come up.
So that's mine too, right?
You guys married?
Sure.
The next gal is one of the most responsible, reliable, safe people that I know. Anytime I need advice, need anything taken care of, needed help with Kylie, she was nothing but a phone call away. We too became friends in high school and have continued our friendship now. We've managed to always stay in touch, and through life's ups and downs, she's been a constant in my life. So Amy, you can come up. Love you.
Video.
I'll hug you later, sweetie. Okay.
Good job. Okay, the next one, we were both 6 months pregnant at a funeral and stuck out like sore thumbs. And we turned around at the same time and locked eyes and both had that look of panic. And like, oh, you too? Kind of look. And she has helped me do so many things, starting by telling me what to pack in my bag to go to the hospital, by Meghan was always a good researcher, so she always knew what children should be doing, at what levels. Our daughters share the same friendship that we do, and she too has traveled from Texas to be here, and she, last year, 2 years ago? Almost 2 years ago, also found the man of her dreams, and I was fortunate enough to be part of their day, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So Meghan. The next one we met in college. She lived 5 doors down, are wild spirits and need to be different and make fun of everybody else and do her own thing is what has kept us together. Kristen has never forgotten a birthday, Christmas, a party, anything. Her friendship and values has been such an important ingredient in the person that I am today. And we thank her and we love her very, very much for all of her continuous support. And come on up. She's going to be doing a yoga session tomorrow. Okay. The next girl was brought to me by my older brother. Actually, I knew Tracy before Matt even knew Tracy. Always thought of her as such an awesome, awesome person, a great educator, caring, compassionate, and through marrying Matt, I found out not only have my feelings been validated, but I realized that there is so much more of that to me. Without Tracy, I don't think that our family vacations would be nearly as tolerable. I think our long car rides together and finishing bottles of wine and the awkward looks at dinner time or when somebody does something. Tracy is the sister that I never had, and a lot of people say that, but I always wanted a sister. And my mother would always tell me.
We gave you JD.
My mother always told me that I would get a sister when my brother's married, and I never really knew what that meant, and I never really knew that it would be possible to love somebody as family who wasn't blood related. But Tracy has been such a constant support to us and is always there. When we need her, walk the dogs, grab Kylie for a day, she's on it, and I don't have to even think twice about asking her to do anything. And I also had the pleasure of being at their wedding and got to stand up and testify to their commitment to each other. So Tracy, you can come on up. The next girl I've known since kindergarten, and I'm not going to say that one of the two of us had a very domineering personality, but when we decided we were going to be friends, it was head first from there. We have really just can't stand to be away from each other, and even when we are away, we communicate telepathically. There's not a life event that you've missed for me that I've missed for you. It's very hard to describe Liz, but if you had one, you'd know it.
True statement right there.
And a big round of applause for Rob's for putting up with us
Yeah.
when we're together. I was her maid of honor 2 years ago, and I'm so glad that she could reciprocate the same role and does it with ease and poise. So we thank you, Liz. Thank you. And the next little one is no stranger. She has been our guidance counselor, wedding planner, housekeeper, car cleaner, dog walker,
Porcupine Walker.
She your new steak minder? She has been more supportive than I think any child could be. And she has so graciously shared her mom with the man of not only my dreams, but her dreams in a way. She has unconditional love, and we can't stand a second away from her. Come on up, Kylie.